Welcome, I'm TW, the warrior within. What I'm about to say right now, if you understand 0.5% of what I'm about to say, it will allow you to master yourself, master your destiny, and not only master your destiny, but create your own destiny, create your own path, if you understand what I'm about to say. Deep down within you, where you create your destiny, where a thought, your ideas come into play within you, that place, this is where it's all at. If you understand the operation within yourself from thought to idea to decision to action and bringing into existence, if you understand the process here, then you will be able to take whatsoever you want to take from the beginning, from a thought, right into the ideas and bring it out into existence, into the real world. Let me explain what I mean. You can become the designer, you can become the engineer, you can become the architect of your own destiny. Let me show you what's happened within you. When a thought comes in and trigger your thinking process, if you are aware of what's going on within you at that moment, then you can stop right there and not allow any malicious thought to enter and create anything to bring into existence. So what I'm saying right here, as the thought enter, if there's awareness within the mind, then you can see exactly what's at play. And once you see what's at play, then you can eliminate whatever is coming in as a thought to trigger the thinking process to come into existence. So this is you setting up that warrior mentality within your own mind, that anything, that approach to get into the thinking process, you're the one right there being a shepherd, guiding whatsoever you want to bring into existence. And from this point, whatsoever you accept within the mind, from this point, make sure it's of value, it's an asset that whenever it comes into reality, then you will not feel ashamed of it. You will not run away from it. It will be a solid asset for you to work with, and whosoever around you can appreciate what is good that you're bringing into existence. So, to set this up within yourself, to see all this at play within yourself, you got to be aware of the thoughts. You got to be aware of what you're thinking about. Because a lot of people are not aware. They're just thinking like that. And they're bringing things into existence that's destructive. And this you can cut right off at the beginning. If that's cut right off at the beginning before it enters the thinking process, then you don't have to worry about what is coming into existence. So once there's awareness within the mind, then you can see the play and you can bring anything that you want that comes in as a thought into existence to benefit yourself, your family, and your community, and the wider world at large, the globe. This is you being a warrior within yourself, because you're standing guard. You're watching over your creation. You're watching over what you're bringing into existence. And if you're keeping guard over the affairs of your mind, then you know it's going to be good. You know you're not going to bring anything into existence gonna harm you or anyone else. What you're bringing into existence will be the best of the best that a human being can bring into existence. Become that warrior within. Stand your ground within. Be on guard within. If you're not, then anything can come in and have access to the most precious thing you have, which is the thinking process and using your energy to bring things into existence that's of no benefit to you and the environment that you live in. So that's why you got to stand right here within yourself as a warrior and protect your space deep within you. Protect your mental space. Let me say this. You see, a thought, look at a thought as a person. A person who come and whisper in your ears and say a lot of things. And that idea that they put there moving you all. They say, come, let's go do this. Come, let's go do that. Look, if it's no benefit for you, why would you go? It's the same thing. Be on alert within yourself. So when a thought comes in and say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, then you look at it and say, hey, I'm not going to spend my energy. I'm not going to spend my time. I'm not going to spend my money to run around doing this. And in the end, what is the result of this? With you standing as a warrior, defending the space, then whatsoever you're letting through that gate to come into your thinking process, to come into existence, as I say, it's going to be good. But if you're not there, if you're going through this space in a dreamy kind of way, with a veil, and you don't understand what's happening, you're making decision, because all the decision you're making is coming from here, and you're making decision that's not working for you, then adjust it. Here is a simple and easy technique you can use to bring some awareness into your creative space. 10 to 12 deep breath. If you practice this on a daily basis or whenever you find the time, just 12 deep breath. Clear the mind. Let the mind become empty. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Even if you're traveling on the highway whatsoever, you don't have to find a quiet place. Just take this 10 to 12 deep breath and go deep within yourself. Open your eyes. You can be aware. It's just you recognizing what's taking place within yourself. Because what these 10 to 12 deep breath does is bring you right inside yourself, and you can see the movement, or you can see the silence of the mind. You can see the quietness. And the quietness, don't be scared of this. No thought going through your mind. Don't be scared of this. This is the process, because once you start practicing this and you can see what's happening within you and you can see what's going through the mind, this is where you can start creating what you want to create within yourself, because you can see this back and forth happening, and you can decide what move you make within yourself and what move you want to make and what things you want to bring into existence. So with these 10 to 12 deep breath, and you get inside and you can see what's happening within you, practice this. Get used to this space. Become this space. Remember, when you were a kid and you were crawling on the floor, it takes time for you to get up and stand up and start walking. So it takes practice. Once you have the patience and you can practice day in and day out, just 10 to 12 deep breath, this is the beginning of you making and becoming whatsoever you want to become. This is you creating your own destiny, because you will see how everything is functioning as far as the mental and the spiritual place within you, you will realize it. You will see it clearly. Once there is awareness deep within you, you can see everything playing out right in front of you, just like a movie. And this is where you can graduate being a warrior. Because once you get to this space and you know exactly the play and what is happening within you, then this is where you stand your ground and defend your turf and let nothing enter inside your creative space without your permission. There's things gonna come in now and again that you're not aware of, but the minute you catch them, then you can get rid of them. You can get rid of them. Listen, it takes a little bit of practice, but remember, even to swim, you gotta practice. Even to learn to ride your bike, you gotta practice. Even to learn to drive, you gotta practice. So this take a little bit of practice, but once you master being aware, then you are on your way. Nothing can stop you. And that warrior within make you a warrior on the outside into existence. Because if you can conquer what's happening within you, then the exterior is the least of your problem. This is what Lao Tzu, the Chinese philosopher, say about that. He who conquer others is strong. He who conquer himself is mighty. Mighty. Not strong, he's mighty. So you conquering yourself, you will be mighty. And the Buddha said this: it is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. It's better to conquer yourself. In the end, it benefits you more. Plato via Socrates, because you know Socrates always arguing in Athens. This is what he said: the first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. And here's another one: no man is free who is not master of himself. Listen, remember to bring some clarity and awareness into your creative space. 10 to 12 deep breath can get you started. Thanks for dropping by. Leave your comment below and give a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Blessing always. Peace out.